Hello. I have had a weekend. I really have. It is, Vlogoween the 6th or something, October the 6th, I don't know. I spent some of the weekend, whoops, shaky camera work, sorry about that. I spent some of the weekend working on some journal pages for you, just doing kind of stuff for Inktober and Haunted Halloween and things like that, because with the new classes coming out, a lot of people are saying, well, can you show us what kind of stuff you're doing? So I thought, yeah, I'll do you some that I'm doing now. That would be cool. I can't get the videos off my camera. I don't know why. I've spent the whole weekend trying to do it. They just won't come off, so I've had to swap my SD card out, put another one in, so that I could film today's, which I had planned to do. I promised Jennifer Harvey I would do a review of her creme brulees, because I've got two of them. One that is not used very much, because it's my study creme brulee. Not as in, I don't do a lot of study. I mean, I don't carry it around with me or anything. It sits in the house, it stays on my desk, and I only use it when I'm studying. Versus my field notes one, which I've been using as a wallet for a month. So it's been everywhere with me. It's taken a battering, it's had coffee spilled on it, it's got wet in the rain, it's got put down in goodness knows what on coffee tables. It even got dog drool on it at one point. So I thought, yeah, I'll do a comparison of, what your creme brulee will look like after a month if you look after it, and after a month if you just use it. Can't find my field notes one anywhere. I just can't find it. I swapped everything out of it on Friday to use I fancied using my little Kensington pocket, burgundy Kensington pocket, just for a change. Because with using my really big notebook, this is quite handy to just use as a little thing with my brain dump book and my wallet stuff in it. Because my field notes weighs a bit, because I tend to stuff it really full, whereas this I don't. So I just swapped it out for the month to complement my really big notebook, and I put my field notes one down with some other bits and pieces in it. I put some new notebooks in it so you could see how I've been using it. I swear I put it down on the coffee table and it's gone. It's gone. I don't know where it is. Scooby doesn't know where it is. Do you know where it is, Scooby-Doo? Do you know where it is? No, I don't know, Auntie Claire. It's not me. I didn't do it. I did not do it, Auntie Claire. Maddie doesn't know where it is. Maddie just looks at me like I'm weird. So, yeah. So far, 3, I think it is. Saturday and Sunday. I did one Friday, didn't I? I think I did one Friday. I don't remember even. It might be Friday, Saturday and Sunday. It might be Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. I'm that frustrated. I'm not even 100% sure what day it is. So I've got some catching up to do, but I can't until I can get my stuff off the camera. And I couldn't do today's as planned because I can't find my field notes anywhere. It's just disappeared. There's only about 3 places it should be, and it's not in any of them. So I'm just, I'm having a day. It's only like the 3rd day of Mercury retrograde and already it's kicking my ass. It's not even funny. Yeah. And the funny thing is I'd forgotten. I was having such a well-planned week last week, and I was getting so far ahead, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do this and I can do this. And I didn't even think about it. And I've just spent the entire weekend just screaming at technology. So, Vlogoween will resume. But possibly not to plan. Oh, it's laughable. Honestly, it will be funny when it's over. It always is. But right now, I'm so frustrated and so annoyed. I'm just going to curl up with my really big notebook and whatever today's haunted Halloween film is. I think it's Sleepy Hollow today, possibly. Or that might be tomorrow. I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. Whatever today's film is, I'm going to curl up with that and my book, and I'm just going to try and pretend that the weekend didn't happen and start again tomorrow. Because, strangely enough, tomorrow is an almost identical day to the last one I filmed. Because I've got to go to the dentist, because I have to go to see the surgeon about where he took my wisdom tooth out. I've got a bit of bone coming through my gum, but it won't go away. It won't come out properly, so he's going to take that out for me. Then I've got to go up to the hospital, which is open tomorrow. And then I might just give up and go into town. Because, obviously I need to spend some time just sitting and planning and being reflective and introspective and whatever instead of doing. I'm being told, Mercury is telling me in no uncertain terms, that whatever I'm trying to do, I need to stop trying to do it and just don't fight it. So that's going to be tomorrow's plan. For tonight, I'm just taking the evening off. I'm just going to say, forget it. I'm going to attempt to upload this vlog. So if you see this vlog, it uploaded. If you don't see this vlog, see what I previously said about Mercury retrograde. I'm just going to go and stick my head in a box until it's over. Because I did enough already. On the plus side, plus side, my wig for Halloween has arrived this morning and it's awesome. It looks really good. It feels lovely. It's a Kane Kalon wig from Japan. It's one of their proper cosplay wigs, which are always so much better than any crap you buy here. It feels beautiful, but I've got to go and see, while I'm out tomorrow, I've got to pop in and see my hairdresser because I think I'm due at the hairdresser on Thursday to get this. I'm sporting a kind of Neil Gaiman look today. I.e. it looks like I just rolled out of bed. I don't know. But I need to go and have a chat with my hairdresser and see if she can trim the wig for me. And if so, make an appointment to go and get it done before Halloween. Because I can't trim a wig when it's on me. I can do it on somebody else, but I can't do it on myself. And I don't know if she's ever done one before. She's a trainee, so she may not have done one. I'm quite happy to let her have a go. It's not that hard, it's just razoring. So yeah, I've got to get that sorted out because at the moment it's just ridiculous. It's the wigs you get from Japan, they are cut into a style, but the style is always just like it has a fringe here and it's long. That's it. That's the style. So it's got to have some bits of thing done to the fringe to make it a bit less scary and possibly a bit of shaping to the sides. Not too much, just enough to make it look less like a wig that's plonked on my head. And then I can start putting my Halloween costume together and I'm going to do a vlog for that. That will be fun. What else happened? Oh, Gypsy made me cry this morning. My baby girl. Yeah, for those who've watched her story right from the beginning, you'll remember when she first came here, she was terrified. She'd only been in rescue like 2 months and she'd only just learned to take food. She wouldn't eat when she came in. She was anorexic. And she spent 2 months with Auntie Tracy, who's a friend of mine from UKGSR, who worked wonders with her, getting her to eat and, you know, rehabilitating her to be okay with being around a house again and being an indoor dog and everything. But Tracy has about like 7 German Shepherds and she was getting lost in the pack. So she brought her here, initially as foster, and then, you know, within a week I knew she wasn't going anywhere. and I was going to keep her, and I adopted her like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later. And she's been gradually getting better ever since, bless her. But she had a new collar. When she came here, I bought her a collar. Because with nervous dogs, I find it's always a good idea, if they're going to move somewhere to stay. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. If they're going to move somewhere to stay, then it's always a good idea to give them a new collar as soon as they come in. It helps them settle. So the minute she came here and I decided I was going to keep her, I gave her a new collar. Well, she outgrew that collar. It's been rubbing a patch on her neck for a while. And I finally found the same collar. It's the exact same collar, same colour, same everything. I think it even came from the same seller on Amazon, actually. So it's exactly the same collar, but it's instead of a 24-inch, it's a 28-inch. So not only will it do her now, it's on the tightest setting now, but she can grow into it as well. So that's great. I did the same as I did last time, you know, and if she puts on any more weight, then her collar will expand with her. So knowing that she's a nervous dog, and knowing that you can't just take a dog's collar off if they're nervous, because it you know, their collar is their home. That's their identity. I put the new one on her and I left it for an hour. And then I came back and I adjusted it so that it fit her properly. And I left it for another hour. And then I came back and I took her old one off. I swapped the tag over from her old collar to her new collar. And then I left it a little while longer, and then I took her old one off. And when I took her old one off, she pancaked. She literally flat to the floor. She wet herself. She was shaking. She was crying. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I have, unfortunately. When she first came here, she was exactly the same. And I just ended up sitting on the sofa with her, just hugging her for about half an hour, telling her it was all right, she was a good girl, you know, she was staying and everything. Maddie was very concerned. She came up and started giving her loves. So I put Gypsy's old collar on Maddie, because I thought, at least if the smell is around, obviously I can't put the old collar back on Gypsy, it doesn't fit her. I could barely get it over her head to get it off. I thought I was going to have to cut it. So I put the old collar on Maddie because it fits Maddie. I thought, well, the smell will be there, the familiarity will be there, and it might help her settle. And it has. She has settled a bit, but if I call her, she shakes and she gets all nervous again. So I'm leaving her be for now, and she's not going to get called again until wonky chomp time. Wonky chomps are, you can't mention them, because all the ears in the house go up, the eyes go. They're like crack cocaine for dogs, I'm telling you. They're kind of livery chews, but they're really chewy and they're really stinky. And the dogs absolutely love them. I have not met a dog that won't eat one yet. And they don't always have them, but if they've had a tiring day, or if I've been out, or, you know, something like that, something's happened, then they get one of those at bedtime. So I won't call her again now until bedtime. And hopefully, you know, that'll settle her and she'll be okay, and overnight she'll be all right, and then tomorrow she'll be fine again. But she's so unsettled right now, bless her. Oh, so sad. So sad. But she's all right here and she knows she's safe. It's just, you know, getting her used to having a different collar. That's all it is. It's not even a different collar, it's just bigger. It just fits her better. Silly girl. But yeah, since I put the old one on Maddie, because Maddie doesn't care. Maddie runs around without one. She's quite happy. She doesn't care. She's not bothered. She loves her sparkly collar. And I always put that on her when we go out, because it's the only one that's strong enough, because it's like triple thickness leather. It's like a horse bridle. It's made of the same stuff that a horse bridle is made of. So even Maddie can't break it. So that's strong enough for when I take them out. But around the house I've just put Gypsy's old collar on her. And then we'll put her leather one on when we go out. So that seems to have settled Gypsy down a little bit. Scooby-Doo's not bothered. He's got a matching collar too. He's got the same colour. Look, let me show you. Hello, Scooby-Doo. Look, show them your pretty collar. See, they've all got these collars. They're nice collars. Called half-check collars because they've got the chain, which pulls it tighter around the neck, but when they haven't got the chain on, or they haven't got their leads on, it's nice and loose around the neck, and it's very, very soft. So it's very comfortable for them to sleep in and everything. They don't need to take it off at night or anything. And now Miss Maddie's got one on. Look, Miss Maddie's wearing... Where's Miss Maddie? There's Miss Maddie. Look, Miss Maddie's wearing Gypsy's old collar, look. She says, oh, it's comfy, mummy. She's getting unsettled. She keeps... she keeps coming up to me and nudging me. So that is the signal that she wants her jumper on. She's so funny with that jumper. She gets chilly, she comes and nudges me till I put it on her. Oh, and who can blame her, because it's 8 degrees outside and we've had snow today. Well, sleety snow. It said rain and snow, and we did have kind of a bit of both. Not even funny. It was 28 degrees on Thursday. Friday it was just chilly enough to put a coat on. Today, snow. Go home, Mother Nature, you are drunk. Anyway, I've waffled enough. I will go and have my nice relaxing evening. Got a bit of stew in the kitchen going on. I'm going to have stew and fresh bread. That'd be nice. And, yeah. Hopefully tomorrow will be a less stressful day. Fingers crossed. Bye.